Hello, I'm Dr. Frank Granito, Chief Scientist with the Institute for Digital Transformation. And welcome to the Institute Fellow Spotlight. Institute Fellows are industry experts who share their insights, opinions, research, and real-life experiences about the transition from the industrial era to the digital era. They each have a unique set of experiences and perspectives and offer their unique voice to help you understand the world that is shifting around you and what you must do to survive the transition and thrive in the digital era. Today, we shine the spotlight on Jeff Tunn. Welcome, Jeff.
Hey, Frank, thank you very much. I appreciate the opportunity to chat today.
You are very, very welcome. So, Jeff, tell us what you're doing and why that should interest our viewers.
Absolutely. So I run a small little company called Ton Enterprises, aptly named after my last name, thank you. But what I am focused on is changing the face of IT. I believe that the leadership skills that got many of us to leadership positions in IT are not the skills that our businesses need today, nor will demand in the future. So I
Interesting.
spend a lot of time speaking, writing, leading workshops, and doing a little bit of one-on-one coaching with IT leaders. There's also over into the digital transformation space. As you know, that's on the top of everybody's mind. So do a lot of thinking and writing and speaking, as well as coaching people on their transformations.
hmm Excellent. Thank you. We appreciate that. Very important stuff. I usually ask the same question of all our fellows in this spotlight, but your position is a little bit unique. You were a fellow, one of our original fellows.
Yes.
You left the program and we became an alumni and then reached back to us to see if you could become readmitted to the fellows program. So, I don't know what the reasons were, and they're obviously yours, but tell us what attracted you to the fellows program and what attracted you back.
Absolutely. So I was attracted to the fellows program initially by my association with Charlie Araujo, one of the founders of the institute, because I've been doing digital transformation for several years. In fact, I was CIO for an organization here in the Indianapolis area in which we were undergoing a digital transformation kind of before it was even called digital transformation.
Mhm.
And so I spent a lot of time writing and thinking about those aspects and the challenges that face organizations. And when Charlie mentioned forming the Institute, I jumped at the chance to be a part of it. And I think I was a part of it for a year or two, maybe a little bit longer.
Yeah, I lost
But
track.
quite honestly, I took a role with a tech company,
Mm,
and it was a pretty demanding role that
right.
required not only a great deal of travel, but also a great deal of content creation for them. And I just didn't feel like I was giving the Institute everything that it deserved because I fully believe in its mission. And that's when I asked to step away a little bit from that, although I was still connected and still seeing a
Right.
lot of the content that was going on. And I mentioned my company. I just launched that company full time about a year ago this time, and really felt like I had the opportunity to get re-engaged with the institute and share some of the lessons that I've learned over the last 5 years, and more importantly, learn from the other fellows and
Right.
learn from those who are members of the institute. So that's why I came back, and I appreciate the opportunity to come back.
And we are glad to have you. Believe you me. So, just to wrap up here, what one piece of advice would you give folks undergoing a transformation?
I think the fundamental thing that you need to have is you need to have your why. That always sounds so
Mm.
simple, but being able to understand your why. Why are you transforming? Are you
Yeah,
transforming because everybody's doing it?
yeah,
Or do you have a business reason for what you're trying to achieve?
interesting.
And kind of a side to that why is being able to articulate that why, not only internally within your organization, but externally to your external stakeholders like your customers or the market. But that why and being able to tell that story is vital because you have to know where you're going before you start. If you don't know where you're going, you're never going to get there. And it becomes that journey of understanding your why and changing, evolving as you're transforming.
And interesting. It reminds me a little bit about my old service management days when we used to do problem management, and you get to the root cause by asking. One of the techniques was the 5 whys. I mean, what
Yes,
problem are we actually solving here, right? And so that really
exactly.
resonated with me. Your explanation there. Very
Yeah,
good, Jeff. So, hey, thank you for letting us shine the spotlight on you today. And unfortunately, that's all we have time for. So, thank you very much, Jeff.
my pleasure, Frank. Enjoyed the conversation.
Excellent, excellent. So join us again when we shine the spotlight on another Institute Fellow. I'm Frank Renito. See you next time on Institute Fellow Spotlight.